Alright, welcome back to Goetia, everybody. When we last left off, we'd opened up basically everywhere that we can go. We have a few things to look after in the house. There's a notebook that we don't know anything about. There's the village of Oak Marsh, where our, I'm gonna say nephew, where our nephew, who we never met because, he was born well after we died, moved off to. There's this thing that I accidentally got into. And there's this thing that I also accidentally got into. So we've got a whole bunch of things that we're going to go looking around for. But first, what we're going to do is go into the forest. We're going to go look in on somebody called Anton in a forest to the east. Because Annie's mentioned Anton before, and we want to find out what happened just in general. Oh, I can't teleport over there. Okay, we'll have to walk. We gotta walk all the way there, such as we do anyway. We're not so much a walking kind of gal. We're an approximately 10-ish-year-old ghost. We just woke up today as a ghost. Alright, moving along. Continuing to scoot. Scoot, scoot. Okay, let's go. We're going out the door. Oh, we can go this way now. We're in Eldritch Forest. What's this? Elizabeth Blackwood. Oh boy. Neither gold nor marble shall my tomb adorn, only in simple wood will my prayers be born, resounding ever on in my arrogant shrine of bone, across the dead roots venerated by worms alone. Cover not my tomb with stone, dear friend, leave this fading corpse to its natural end. Well, I appreciate that Lester Blackwood, Martha, those are her grandparents. Oh. Lester Blackwood, 1812 to 1896. Martha Blackwood, 1813 to 1890. My grandparents. I never knew grandmother, and I don't have many memories of grandfather. Oh, we're going into a grave. We got a stick. We got a rock. This stone looks unstable. But it is. Is there something behind it? Oh, there surely is. Can we take this thing? What? It looks like a dowsing rod. Dowsing rods can help find lost objects, or so I heard. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to try. I don't think we can go back out. Yeah, we can't go back out that way, so that must be why we made this hole. So that we could, yes, so that we could take the rod out. William Blackwood, 1778 to 1832. My great-grandfather, I suppose. Okay. I don't want to get too far from where we found this. These ruins were the starting point of our adventure in the forest. If I remember correctly, I helped Annie to hide a box around here. Oh wait, hold on, I saw that. I'm sure I saw a little hitch and a wiggle. It wasn't just for me, like, wiggling. There it is. We used to hide the treasures we found on our adventures. Okay. That's not it. Maybe something around here could refresh my memory. Okay. Memories are coming back to me. Annie and I exploring the forest, writing down all recognizable places and objects. But in what order did we observe all those details? Of course. Well, let's try again. Wait, hold on. No, that was just noise. Just ambient sounds. Hmm. Hmm? I'm trying to listen to the background to see if it's saying something, but it doesn't sound like it is. Whoops. Hmm. Well, we know what they are. Let's go tree, skull, wood, this thing. Hmm. We know what the pictures are. We just don't know in what order to take them. That's the only thing examinable here. So let's head back a moment. Oh, we can examine the forest. That never really stopped us, of course. It wouldn't stop me either. No, we've already seen that. Stop it. Well, I'll have to figure my way up through the forest. What else have we got going? I really want to understand what's going on with that torn pages. It is a strange place for an office. This thing too. Let's see. We've been to the realm of stone. We've started on Eldritch Forest. I suppose we could just brute force that puzzle. Eventually it'll come out, but that's not very exciting, and I know there is a way to get the answer. There must be. So let's go down to Oak Marsh, which I think is this way, and we'll see what we see there. Maybe the town will have something for us. As we've been around most of the house and examined a good deal of it, I still want to find my way around the Silver Labyrinth, which is, I think, the name, or no, Gabriel's Folly. So the first time I played this, I ended up calling it the Silver Labyrinth a lot because old photos were taken on silver nitrate. And it was in black and white in a maze, and I thought I was clever. To be fair, I still think I'm clever about that. Ooh, let's migrate. Abigail Blackwood, 1890 to 1902. Well, at least that makes things clear now. Yeah, she's 12. We're gonna cut her some slack. She is a 6th grader. Oakmarsh. We never did go there very often. I always preferred less crowded places. Now you sound like you wanted to stick close to home. Ooh, bugs. Ah. The glow of this streetlight doesn't comfort me one bit. There's an unsettling atmosphere here. An abandoned suitcase? Here? In the village? Ah, I see, I see. So, Annie's letters did mention that England was being invaded. Maybe it's true. Maybe it's just the Blitz, who knows? No need for discussion. Oakmarsh is but an empty shell. I thought I'd come across some villagers, but there's no sign of life. No demons either, at least. I'm free to explore the village as I please, and follow Alexander's trail. The people living in this house made sure to close up the place when they left. Not entirely a problem, given my current state, but if I want to take something to or from here, I'll need to find another way or some kind of opening. Yeah, the door's shut. Probably locked and everything. Oh, there's still a few pieces of decoration. That's nice. Guess we'll say. This looks like a brochure of some kind. What do we got? Dead Church Dance. In front of the village hall, May 25th, 1939. Oh! Oh! This is from Alexander. You can't rotate things in this game, or I'd look at the back. Whose house is this then? She seems like the only one taking care of the place, provided that she still has someone to protect. That's the Virgin Mary statue again. Okay, what have we here? A journal entry with a letter slipped between the pages. Ah. My dear sister, after the bombings, our beautiful city of Coventry offers the terrible spectacle of devastation. War has turned most of the monuments to ruins. Everything here is bleak and desolate. Only one spire is left from St. Michael Cathedral. Burnt buses cover the streets in which Lady Godiva once rode. There are thousands of victims. Those who survived hold up in what's left of their houses. They try to organize as much as possible. King George came to display his deepest sympathy to the population, who bravely shows that Coventry, like London, will not surrender. From what I learn in your letter, Oakmarsh is still prey to the terror the manor has inspired for many years, and will need some courage too. Villagers seem to be worried that madman Elias encourages Annie's insane research. But can't we imagine that his faith will, on the contrary, encourage him to protect her from whatever evil power she is about to unleash? So my niece Sally is hiding in the village with Alexander. They seem in great danger. What do you know about their intent? Knowing your daughter's daring nature, I suppose nothing will stop them. I can't believe Alexander left his family. I believe he pursues a purpose we do not know. Perhaps did he find a way to conjure the malediction that waits over his tag? Hopefully the villagers' anger will not interfere. You'll need a lot of courage, and you can count on me. With love, your brother. Oh, okay, so this presumably is Sally's house then. Okay, let's take a look around. Chest is locked by some kind of mechanism, but the buttons look like constellations. And they're definitely constellations. Okay, Aquila. Doug. Okay, we start with the eagle. Do not know the solution. It's true, that cupboard is gonna collapse. Ooh, what's this? Hey, a small notebook left here by the former inhabitants. Remember to hide the Ouija board. Attic? If you find the notebook, please return it to George Stanford, Willowbark Road, Oak Marsh. Okay. I do like that everyone's got different handwriting, but it can make it a little bit tricky to read everyone's different handwriting. I was both impatient and anxious about seeing Professor Abraham Blackwood this morning. His dour mood shows no signs of improving, but at least he seemed coherent. That's an interesting way to describe someone. He came with his arms full of oddities, electrical instruments, measurements, dog-eared books that had turned yellow with age, and a board carved with letters and numbers. A Ouija board to communicate with, he said. To hell with communicating with those things. I chose to get away and let him mutter to himself on the ground floor while I took Sally to the Sampsons. Oh yeah, this is Sally's house then. When I returned, Professor Blackwood confirmed my suspicions. There is indeed something here, some sort of activity, he said, but nothing dangerous. Nothing dangerous? I'd like to see him standing in the middle of those flying objects. I heard noises at the entrance last night. When I went downstairs, there was nothing there and nothing had moved. I don't know if I'm going mad or if this presence is trying to convince me I am. Professor Blackwood wants to come back tomorrow to pursue his research. One of his grandsons, Gabriel, if I'm not mistaken, will be here with him. They don't go out often, those children, but Gabriel seems like a good boy, very pleasant. He's completely different from his father. Abraham Blackwood is our father, Annie's dad. No water in there then. Okay, are we now? Let's pop back into the bottom floor for just a second. I just want to make sure I saw everything down here. I didn't. Okay. Okay. No. Stop that. I know you can open and close doors. Glow in the alley doesn't help much. I can't see anything. Is the stuff too dark for you to look at? Okay. Okay, let's see what we've got to work with here. Ooh, a well. Past 4 in the morning, the streetlights are on, so the clock must be accurate. Okay, so it's super early in the morning. Ah, old-timey truck. I like it. It's cute. Samson's! This is a store! Okay. Samson's shop has also been closed up. We can move objects through the letterbox, but we need another way for bigger items. Box I found is quite intriguing item, finely ornate and locked by a code. Father used to collect the like. Ah, I wouldn't be too surprised if it came from the manor. Another reason to try and open it. I getcha. I bet. She said there was a Ouija board, so I wonder if it's the board inside or like some part of it, like a pointer or something. Okay, let's see. Open and empty, of course. Okay. I waved my hand. I waved my magic hand over something. These jars have been knocked over and and spilt everywhere. It's almost as if the shop has been ransacked. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, what's this? This is a lot of keys. These keys have no labels. It'd be a waste of time trying them on all the doors in the village. That makes sense. There'll be a key I'm looking for later, I expect. Very small tools, a few flasks of oil, and some detergent. Okay, so there's probably a key I'm gonna need later. The door isn't locked, but it's blocked by something. Oh, whoops. Can we go down into it then? Like, that doesn't matter to us if it's blocked by something. The door's blocked by a broomstick, and it's doing its job all too well. Can I possess it? I guess not. Eh? What's this? This device seems to be made for magnetic tapes. How does it work? I guess we don't know. Okay, so we've got a device for magnetic tapes. We don't have a tape to put in it. I guess we'll have to figure out a way to get that broomstick off. But it wouldn't let me possess it, so I'm confused. Ah, hello. This saw might be worn and rusty, but I don't think it'd hurt to try using it. I wonder if I can stick it... This is going to sound weird, but I wonder if I can stick it through the crack in the door. Or something foolish like that. Oh, I totally can! That seems like a weird solution. Okay, we are going to leave the saw right where we used it last. We might need it again later. That's open. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. This looks like a horse paddock. What a peculiar instrument. Is it for listening to or for singing through? I can't go through this wall. Something's pushing me back. Not an uncommon hindrance around here. Okay. Same one I encountered in the manor's kitchen. That door's definitely lead. Or some similar problem. There might be, like, salt inside of it. Who knows? There's some sort of copper ear on the door. It looks like an opening mechanism, but I don't understand how it works. Ah, a microphone. Yeah, when she was born, that would have been a really new idea. I suppose the door's waiting for me to say something. Impossible in my current state unless I can find something in the village that can help me overcome this. We know there's something in the village. There's a oh wait, let's go back. I saw a ladder so we can go down. Okay, here we are. This device looks like a radio, a tiny one. Are we meant to... Doing it? Noise sounds like my voice. But how is this possible when I no longer have a voice? Would I be able to talk through this radio? This is fantastic. Possess it. We're on an adventure. Oh, is it going to let me type something in? It's not working. Okay. Well, we know we can talk to it through the radio. Summer of 1939. A young girl full of life dancing and laughing by the piano. Sally. Cute. So I'll bet there's a magnetic tape somewhere that we're meant to find. So let's take a look around. Oh, I wonder if it's in that box upstairs. Can we go upstairs here? Oh, yes, we can. There is an upstairs here. Doesn't look like there's much worth. This is a way out over here. Where does this go? Okay, just back there. Oh, there's a well, of course. What's this? Are we in an attic? Yeah, we totally are. Okay, down we go. Oh! Oh, God almighty, a corpse. Why? He doesn't look very old. This is horrible. I can see a message in his hands. Come on, be strong. You know, this is the first person we've seen, and he's dead. That does not bode well. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. My beloved children, I suppose you don't care about what happens to me now, but if you ever wanted to see your old father, here are a few words. The first bombings reached us yesterday. Every hour they get closer. I haven't had any news of Henry and Philip since Coventry, and I fear the worst. I cannot bring myself to the idea of dying on the road. I'd rather stay here and avoid the fear and suffering. Goodbye, my children. Please forgive this distance that left us deaf and mute to each other. May the life you chose keep you safe from harm and bring you some happiness. May the madness here never reach you. Your loving father. Oh, well, sometimes I guess you gotta. That's. Woof. I mean, I am a firm proponent of suicide is never the answer. On the other hand, as depressing as it is, I kind of understand, I guess. I don't think it's the right choice to make, but I get it. All right, now back to this. We are looking for some magnetic tape, and I found a well earlier that I did not go into. Not on this side. Whew. What's this? All that's left of this tool is the handle. Well, it's coming out of the well. Or it's not. Or it's waggling away. Where are we going with this? Is this some sort of underground shelter? Who would settle down in this cesspit? Well, probably your nephew. We're just gonna drop this for a second. Shopkeeper used to keep a logbook. Maybe I'll find some clues here. Okay. 14th November. A strange silence surrounds the manor. I was fetching wood around the forest when suddenly all the animals went quiet. At dusk. Most uncanny, that's for sure. He's right. Silence in the forest is not correct. Just the same as if it was suddenly quiet in the city, not correct. Bad. 16th November. Rumors of bombing in Coventry. Curse them. I hope they don't turn their attention to an isolated place like Oakmarsh. 21st November. The old woman came by the Stanfords and left a few minutes later. She looked like she was in a hurry. I feel ill. Ugh. Right. I feel ill at ease when she's around. You never know what she thinks, even if she's looking you straight in the eye. The less I see of her, the better. That's presumably Annie that he's talking about. 2nd December. A young Blackwood came today. Alexander, I think. He wanted to rent the flat behind the shop. An old storage room and stable aren't much, especially for a well-bred child, but it's more money in my pocket, so I said yes. He seems normal enough, but I'll keep my eyes peeled. 15th December. Lights over Blackwood, and there were no Christmas decorations or bombers. Oh no. 16th December. I swear I heard screams coming from there. They echoed across the whole valley. I'm still shaking at the thought. 25th December. Merry Christmas. That has got to be the saddest entry I've seen in a diary in a while. 25th January. Going near the manor always made me anxious, but now it's all the more terrifying. I can almost hear whispers coming from the walls. Something haunting, like a word repeated over and over until it sounds strange in one's mind. I can still hear it. It was something like Emphigor, 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 Emphigor. It never stops. I felt the air shiver and the roof shifted. I ran back to the village shouting at the top of my lungs. That settles it. I'm closing my shop and I will never leave here again. Oh, yeah, we've been upstairs, we saw. 28th January. Emma and George are leaving. They will be leaving their daughter here, though I don't really understand why. I suppose she wants to stay with Alexander. I think they're right. There's nothing else that can be done here. I should leave too to visit my boys in London. If they haven't forgotten they have a father. That's kind of sketch. I suppose it's old times and it's hard to get messages out, but still, like, that kind of. Just what a way to say that, you know? Oh, hello. Can we go up this way? Where are we now? Oh, hey, we're in here. But what am I doing with this handle? We're gonna lay that there until I figure out what it's meant to do. Okay, maybe we'll take it along. Maybe it was only meant to show me the way. Maybe it was meant to tie to this. We're gonna leave that there. Well, I know I keep saying this, saying no, I won't take it with me, but I'm gonna take it with me. Just to see if maybe there's something around here that it's meant to be used for, on, with, whatever. Doesn't seem like it. Well, let's see. Maybe it was only meant to show me this. Maybe it was meant for me to pick away at the well. Oh, there we go. Like sort of at the wall in the. Am I stuck? Did I get this stuck? Whoa! Teleports! That's cool. Now, there is a thing that I know can happen in, it's not. There is a thing I know can happen in a different place. Um, you can get a sheaf of paper and you can lose it. There's also a hook you can lose in the forest. I get the distinct impression that I'm missing something important and I don't know where it is or what it was. Oh, telephone in a public place? The operators must be very busy. It's 1939. It probably has the power to dial. It might not be probably an automatic dialer. Wonder whether it'd be an automatic dialer or not. gonna be a little bit of a side tangent while we're exploring an old abandoned town that's all messed up, all kinds of messed up. Well, let's go back here and see if we can find any clues. We know where Sally's house is, right? So let's head over there. But automatic dialers, were, when they were introduced, they actually had to make like tutorial videos to explain to people that it was gonna be better this way. Okay, we still can't see anything in here. And I found that absolutely hilarious. Should I? I'll never forget your gaze that night, beloved Alexander. Just thrown down to the bottom of a marshes well, I can hear something calling, yes. Somebody decided to hide a cellar under the shop. Okay. What's over here? Oh, sweetie, I bet you would love to hear outside world news. I don't have a solution for this puzzle up here. But that doesn't mean there isn't one. Did we read this? Yeah, we did. Ouija board is in the attic, he says. Here we are. Some old empty trunks that no one bothered to take with them. Wait, is this a Ouija board? I wonder if I could have a seance with myself. It's only a piece of wood, apparent. God almighty, it's moving by itself. This is ridiculous. I should at least feel another presence. What does it want to tell me? Well, good evening. Can I ask you a few questions? Says yes. You know what I am. I suppose that wasn't a good question. All right. Where did the inhabitants of Oak Marsh flee to? Not the most talkative spirit. Maybe it's linked to the house. Fox. E-A-S-T-R. Ad Astra. Oh, she said it herself. I mean, it's true. We need the stars. Can we? Oh, we can move the pointer ourselves. I wonder. What if we spell out? A-L. Why? Said why? Enters a little hard. Well, we end on our goodbye. Ad Astra. Well, now I've got a song stuck in my head. Where did we see... Have we seen anything about stars? Let's learn. Let's check our codex. We got notes. We got notes. We got notes. We got more notes. We got yet more notes. Well, let's check the notes from in here. This is why I'm grateful for the codex. Let me check the Belith. No, that's just a cautionary tale of don't do that. I'm sure we must have seen a star chart somewhere. I know we definitely saw... we definitely saw an alchemical chart. Where did we see that? Ah, here we go. Oh, no, that's not useful to me. That's a code. We have a code for a suitcase that we don't know how to open right now. Okay. So, we can see that it starts with the eagle. Oh, there's probably somewhere that'll tell us what this is. That's not it. Well, that's where we're going to leave it for tonight, actually. Join us next time when we open the box and find out what's in it. Potentially. You know the drill. This is YouTube. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that stuff. And I will see you next Thursday with more Goetia.